Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm setting up my thumbnail. I'm gonna start getting. I've been working on my thumbnail game recently. I have been just re-going through all my thumbnails, uh, and just re-editing all of them. And it's been a lot of work, but I think it'll pay off. I think thumbnails are important, and I also just like looking at nice thumbnails. So during each stream, the first like 30 seconds are going to be me going to YouTube, going on my phone, and setting up the thumbnail and making sure that it's on the stream as it starts, as opposed to because what I used to do is I used to put the thumbnail on the stream after I'd finished streaming. Like I just start streaming, do the stream, and then once I finish, I go on YouTube or whatever and put on the thumbnail. I'm gonna start putting it on the stream while I'm doing it, I guess, just to, get more people in if possible. If not, though, it's fine. Honestly, I probably don't want to have too many people in the shit. It's kind of nervous. But anyways, I should have started that because now there's audio and shit. Okay, just for now. We'll put it back on later. Um, so we're back. We're back for Metal Gear Solid 2. Now, just to preface, for anybody who's watching, or who's new and hasn't seen any of the shit that I've made, which is not much, but we have streamed a total of actually, I should probably count, just not to say it. Technically, I've had an Overwatch stream, but a singular one, but I'm not going to count that. I've played Soma. That was my first. I've played Bloodborne. That was my second. I've played Metal Gear Solid 1. That was my third. And then we did Goose Game, Untitled Goose Game, and then Cyberpunk. So that's 5. This is our 6th. Like I said, I did Metal Gear Solid 1. The last time I played it was about 7 months ago. So it's been a while since we played Metal Gear. The controls it's gonna take me a minute to get used to the controls. But the last Metal Gear, just to catch up anybody who didn't watch my first one, took 4 parts to finish. Was about what? 5, 9, like 13, 14 hours. I don't expect this one to take too long, hopefully. I really enjoyed the first Metal Gear. I thought it was great. I wasn't the biggest fan of the gameplay. A little outdated, obviously. It's 2025. I think, did I play it in 2024? I may have started it in 2024, but is my volume up? Okay, good. Just making sure I don't want to. 7 months ago? Yeah, I started it. Actually, no, kind of. I started it December 31st, 2024. So technically, I started Metal Gear 1 last year. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it a lot. It was great. I thought the story was great. The themes were interesting. Some of the political stuff was cool. It was really solid. Pun intended. I'd give it a. I don't like to give numbers of things. I say that all the time, and I do it anyways. But I'd give it like an 8, 8.5. I thought it was great. The gameplay was the only thing that I wasn't like the biggest fan of. This is the second game. I don't actually know, so just to I'm going to continue to preface, and say preface, even though it's probably a little annoying. I have not seen much of this game. The only thing I know about this game is the ending, the last Codex call. I've seen, the most profound moment in video games or whatever. I've seen the whole thing, and that is what makes me the most excited for the Metal Gear franchise. And this game in particular, I'm incredibly excited. I know you play as Raiden in this game, or at least for some section of it, you play as Raiden, who's the guy on the cover right there next to Solid Snake's face, I believe. I'm a little bit familiar with some of the ending and what it entails. So just to get that out of the way, But I don't know about any of the gameplay. I've never seen gameplay for this, so I'm curious. And I don't know basically the entire plot of this game other than the last Codex call, and some of the stuff with Rose and the Colonel, who I'm spoilers, so I'll give you like 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 6. Sorry. Am I fucking stupid? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm pretty sure they're AI. I could be wrong about that, but they're like not real people, and they like trick you or some shit like that. Anyways, just to get all that out of the way for anybody who's watching, let's just go. Let's get right into it. I'm going to fuck with the settings real quick, actually, before I turn the audio back on. I don't know, because this is I don't know. I don't think it really matters having 4K HD. But I mean, these graphics are old as shit anyways. I guess I'll try it, but we're gonna play it in English. I usually play, for anybody new, I've said it a few times, but I usually play Japanese games in Japanese. I know this is technically a Japanese game, but because the setting is primarily in the US, and voice acting is pretty good, actually. I usually have a problem with dubs, like especially for anime and stuff. I think dubs are awful, and I think for people who watch dubs because they think it's cringe or whatever, Japanese, you're missing out because Japanese dubs are so much better. They're so much better, at least in the native language. Like, I doubt like a Japanese dub for Breaking Bad or something would be better, but for anime, yeah, just so like Persona. If we ever play another Persona game, which we will, Persona 6 whenever the fuck it comes out, and Persona 4. Apparently they're doing a remake. I had no idea about that, so I guess we'll play the remake. I don't know. Maybe I'll do the original. I don't know. I probably should play the original, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do some stupid ass shit and play them at the same time. That'd be funny. But yeah, well, I like to play Persona games in Japanese, so and shit like that. So, Nier, whenever we get to Nier, we'll do that in Japanese too. But yeah, we're gonna play it in English. Notices, what is this? I don't care. Okay. I don't know. What is this? I don't care. Screen playbook, master book, options. All right. We'll put the audio back on. I usually like to put. I don't want it to be too loud. All right, let's go. Let's go into it. Oh yeah. By the way, let's read it. MGS2, Metal Gear Solid 2, depicts two events: Solid Snake investigating a new kind of Metal Gear as part of the tanker incident, Manhattan tanker incident. So this is going to be in New York. As well as Foxhound's newest member, Raiden, taking on, I don't know if it's Raiden or Raiden, on a group of terrorists who have captured an offshore facility in the Big Shell incident. In addition to a first-person aiming mechanic, players also gain the ability to hold up enemies and dispose of their bodies. Ooh. Okay. Alright, it's gonna take me a minute to get used to the fucking settings, so beware, guys. Beware. Kojima Productions. I can't wait to get to Death Stranding at some point. And I know Death Stranding 2 is out now, too. I don't know when that came out, but... Do they all start with someone swimming? Are we underwater? Or is this just the intro? Like the little slideshow thing. Alright, this is different. I don't remember the last one having an opening like this. I could be wrong, but... Military advisor? What does that mean? He gave like insight into like how to make the military shit realistic or whatever. I don't know. I'm just my guess. I don't know. I love how fucking green these games are. I love how green they are. They're so green. Okay. I will say the menu music isn't as good as the last one. Wait, I'm pressing X instead of circle. I don't know what any of that means. Real time. Okay. No offense. Maybe the resolution is stretched, but these. I'm already nitpicking hard as fuck. What did I just do? That didn't do anything. Okay, it doesn't do anything. That's his monitor brightness, so. The text, the typography looks kind of like shit, but it's totally cool, guys. No worries. Wait, it's readable enough. Beginner. Throw enemies. Oh, do I? Oh shit. Okay. Okay, these are quick and easy. I like that. Throw enemies. This is nice. So I don't have to like sit here and figure it out for 80 fucking minutes. Okay. Yep, we know that. Well, it'll come back to me. Oh, you can climb now. Could you do this before? I actually don't remember. Okay. Oh, that's new. Okay. This is some funky ass music. Press the square press the square button near the unconscious enemy who guards the body with no weapons equipped. Hang from ledges, that's new. Okay. Stand around the locker. Cardboard boxes. I don't think I ever used a cardboard box in the first game. Like an idiot. This is, to be fair, this is probably my... I think there were a lot of times in the first game where I would like get caught. And I think the idea is that you're supposed to use a cardboard box. And I think I just fucked it up like a stupid idiot. Blocking the enemy's path in the box will cause what? Will cause what? It won't let me scroll down. Chokehold. With no weapon equipped, walk up to an enemy. Oh. There are like actual stealth mechanics in this game. Sweet. Sick. Okay. They upped their game with the gameplay here. Step sideways. Oh. Okay. Effective while. They won't let you scroll down, so I can't read. I don't know what the effective while is. Unless I'm just... Stand up, one, press... Knock on the... Yeah, we knew that. Okay. Rolling attack. Okay. Books. Placing a book in or near an enemy's path catches attention. Quick change. Okay, advance. Jump out shot. Whoa. Oh, wait, has the music been evolving? Wait. Hold on. Is there a difference between this one? Yeah. The boom, boom, bump, bump. Yeah. I didn't realize that. That's cool. Okay. Okay, this is a lot of shit I'm gonna have to remember. One of an enemy. Okay. A lot of complicated shit. I will say I don't know why the controls are so ridiculous. Okay. I already figured out how to hang. I think it's triangle, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when we do the shit. Dog tag. Oh, dog tag viewer. I thought it said dog the viewer. I don't know why. Probably a dog shit. Typography. Is there a photo mode in this? Oh. Wait. I don't think I need to read this, but I'll do it anyways. There's only 10 pages. Author, in the darkness of Shadow Moses, the unofficial truth. Natasha. So that's the girl. Is that the weapons girl from the last game? Some topics in the recent American past had the immediacy and the power that still engage our collective imagination. Names like the grassy knoll or Roswell roll off our tongue with deliberateness reserved by most other nations for Holy Lands. With this new nonfiction account from Natasha Romanenko, Shadow Moses, the scene of a nuclear siege 2 years ago, is set to join their ranks. Official history states that the takeover of a nuclear weapons disposal facility on a lonely outpost in the Fox Islands, Alaska, was the work of a radical right-wing group. Their demands for the release of group members incarcerated in federal penitentiaries were never met. And the incident was speedily resolved by the successful deployment of a commando unit. Bullshit. Oh, sorry. Wait. Oh, no. Yeah, bullshit, the author asserts. I was thinking Commando Unit BS. Like that's the name of the commando unit. Romanenko says that she served as an advisor to the nuclear emergency search team. and deconstructs what she claims to be a cover-up story by the government with precision. According to the author, Shadow Moses Island was nothing less than the U.S. Army's testing grounds for a top-secret weapon known as Metal Gear Rex, an all-terrain bipedal tank with advanced nuclear capabilities. As for this facility's takeover, Romanenko alleges that it was the U.S. military's own shadowy wetworks force, known as Foxhound, that staged an armed insurrection in a bid for Rex's possession. The government responds to this crisis by sending in a lone operative, a former Foxhound member known only by the codename Solid Snake, into Shadow Moses. His infiltration is aided by a remote mission control team consisting of an unidentified Colonel Campbell, a Foxhound medical chief, Naomi, a radar and electronics expert, Mei Ling, supposedly a teenager. What? And the author herself. Okay. So yeah, it's that Romana. Okay. Once on the island, Snake joins forces with Metal Gear's developer turned prisoner, Otacon, the GOAT, to eradicate the weapon of mass destruction. A revolver virtuoso called Shalashaska Ocelot, one of the most controversial allegations in the book, deals with this figure's connection to a disavowed Russian militia led by Colonel Gurlikovich. Romanenko paints a bleak picture of a 1,000-strong, highly disciplined army with nuclear weaponry operating covertly within the American border. Even more irresistible to conspiracy scholars and students of recent history is her thinly veiled suggestion that the whole affair was planned from the beginning by certain forces inside the U.S. government. The U.S. Army and the usual suspect of federal agencies have issued a statement denouncing the book as a complete fabrication. However, with a number of detailed eyewitnesses accounts that back up the author's assertions cropping up daily on the web, the denials serve more to enhance the book's growing reputation. Shadow Moses is an engrossing read for casual and serious readers alike and promises to involve readers in a meaty debate over the truth of the matter for many years to come. Excerpted from the literary review column All Booked Up, the New York Mirror. Okay. Oh. More? I love oh my goodness. 129. The shocking conspiracy behind Shadow Moses. Maybe we'll do like 10 pages or 20 pages a stream or something. The shocking conspiracy behind Shadow Moses. The island of Shadow Moses lies due north of Alaska's Fox Islands, deep in the Arctic Circle. Above one of its rocky cliffs stands a cabin normally used for meteorological surveys, and it was here that I found myself. Seated on a chair with my hands bound behind my back and a burlap sack covering my entire head. A blizzard rages outside, and the cabin was a dark, silent patch somewhere inside the storm. I could sense at least 4 men around me. They had been interrogating me for what felt like hours now. The burlap sack is pungent with the traces of coffee beans. In the biting cold of the cabin, images of Brazil come to me unbidden. Alleys coiled with vivid, untended profusion of flowers, children with skin like frothy chocolate, sunshine capable of burning out the cornea, erupting between palm fronds. I don't know what the fuck that is. I can feel my senses starting to fail. The man in the front of me asks for the second or the 100th time, I'm going to ask you again, what's in the optical disc? Told you, I don't know, I just found it, okay? You're lying, you bastard. A fist explodes into the pit of my stomach, bringing up a peanut butter sandwich of many hours ago, along with the rusty taste of blood. The relentless beating and numerous knife cuts of the past hour had my whole body screaming with pain, but I refused to tell them what they wanted. I had too much invested at this point, too many days of dangerous investigation into the story of a lifetime. There was no way I was going to give it all up at this point. That's enough, a voice spoke from somewhere else in the back of the cabin. There was a voice spoke up from somewhere in the back of the cabin. We have the disc back. Just get rid of him so we can get out of this place. Even in my current sorry state, I was still a journalist. He had said, we have the disc back. That meant that my hosts were the original owners of that optical disc. The last piece of the puzzle was in its place. I knew beyond a shadow of doubt that everything recorded on the disc was true and that the conspiracy I had suspected did in fact exist. At that moment, I heard a window shatter. The raging storm outside seemed to gain entry to the cabin in an instant, and I heard thin screams from the captors that encircled my chair. The next second, they had already fallen heavily onto the floor. The brief confusion ended before I regained enough presence of mind to even panic. Whoever was now here, whatever had happened, my tormentors were obviously out of commission. But now I could hear measured footsteps approaching across the floor. If this person had just saved my life, who was it? Or was I about to share the other's fate? The footsteps came to a halt in front of me, but strangely enough, I did not feel any sort of presence nearby. The burlap was slowly lifted from around my head, pulled off by an unseen hand. The stinging night air cooled my face, and my eyes gradually regained focus in a darkened room, and I could finally see who it was that stood before me. Just out of the sight of most of its citizens, a massive conspiracy determines the working of this nation. Weapons of mass destruction secretly developed by the military, super soldiers re engineered into war machines through genetic manipulation, a killer virus that only targets specific individuals with deadly accuracy, tanks that walk rather than roll and carry a nuclear payload, a covert organization, the third and the most powerful political party, my encounter with which had landed me in this chair in the Alaskan winter. All of these are part of the truth I found sealed within the optical disc, and I intend to share what I have learned in the pages to follow. That includes everything I now know about our government and the secret arena where an even greater power pulls the strings. This is the truth many have glimpsed but never dared to talk about. Everything detailed in this book actually happened, and after I lived it, my world was no longer the same safe place I knew. Neither, I promise, will be yours if you have the courage to keep going. It all began a month ago. All right, we'll stop right there. Maybe we'll read more at the end of the stream. I'm just going to read some of this occasionally because I think it's important, but we'll see. I know it's a little boring start of stream, but it's whatever. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Okay, we did this. All right. I don't want to watch anything, so. Okay. We'll read these. Fine. Reading time! He was in. Snake's underwater infiltration of Big Shell was complete. As he entered the elevator in the lower part of Shredder, he paused to reflect on his briefing with Campbell. 6 hours earlier, Big Shell had been taken over by a group of heavily armed extremists. The terrorists had kidnapped the president, who was visiting Big Shell on an inspection tour, and taken him hostage along with several employees of the facility. Now they were using the hostages to blackmail the government. The terrorist demands were a joke, a list of 20-odd trivialities, plus $30 billion in cash. Your mission objectives are as follows, Campbell had said. First, infiltrate the ocean cleanup facility known as Big Shell and rescue the president and the other hostages. Second, neutralize the terrorists. You are authorized to use any means necessary to complete this mission. Your contact will be able to fill you in with more details later. Contact one of the president's Secret Service agents, a man by the name of Richard Ames, seems to have eluded the terrorists. The name's triggered something in Snake's brain. He heard it before. Ames? Isn't he Nastasha's husband? Ex-husband, Campbell corrected him. He's also the one who requested our help in the first place. But whatever means he was using to communicate with us has apparently been destroyed, and we can't get a hold of him anymore. You've got to get in touch with Ames directly and find out anything you can about the situation inside. His last transmission came from Strut F, and he should still be hiding somewhere in the area. That's where you should head first. The elevator began its ascent. As Snake took off his diving equipment, he went over Campbell's last directive one more time in his head. Ames was supposedly hiding from these terrorists. Even if Snake managed to get close to him, Ames wouldn't come out of hiding if Snake were being followed. Once he arrived at Shut-Off and started looking for Ames, he'd have to be extra careful to avoid being detected by the enemy. Shut-Off was located northeast of Shut-A. Oh, I'm playing! Well, shit. Oh, this looks way better than the last game.
There's somebody there.
How do you crouch?
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Ah, shit. Okay, I already feel like a stupid asshole. Wait, am I gonna have to play through all of this? I don't want to do that. This is basically exactly how the last game started off. Just me getting my ass kicked. Just fucking kill me already. Yeah, just kill me, whatever. Okay. Why does it do that? Can I not crouch walk? Hold on. Sorry guys, I gotta...
There's somebody there.
Can you not crouch walk in this game? No shot, right? The fuck just happened?
There's somebody there.
That's what I was trying to do. Alright. Okay, we got this, guys. Who is that over here? Look, you can shake him down. Look. Can't you shake his body down? How do you do that? Hold on. We'll figure it out, guys. No worries. I guess you... I gotta say, the animations and the graphics are actually so much better. I did not expect this big of a jump. Well, hold on. When was this game made? Metal Gear Solid 2. 2001. So I believe the first one was 2000. I believe the first one was 1998. Also, apparently I used Metal Gear Solid 2 art for my Metal Gear Solid 1 playthrough. I might have to fix that, but we'll see. Hold on. Also, I want to look up. I need to look this up. I want to be able to make sure. Crouch walking MGS2. I don't think you can crouch walk. Okay. I think you just have to sneak up on people. Like this. Can't you open lockers? Yep, triangle. I don't. I truly don't. Why would I not come in with a gun? Shouldn't that be like basic starter equipment? Why does that happen?
Who is there? No, I got him. Send reinforcements.
God fucking damn it. Not gonna lie, gang, I did not enjoy that. I gotta re-go through this or something, because... Oh, without using L, the left stick. Okay, so I gotta make sure not to do that. Okay. I'm just curious what the snake tails even are. Do I have to do these? Oh. Okay. So we don't have to do this. Oh, okay. The missions are all fairly challenging. The player's Soliton radar is disabled, and guards are extremely tenacious, deadly, and abundant. All of the snake tails are non-canon. Beating a snake tail while the player to replay it with the M9 in their starting inventory, which can be used to defeat the bosses non-lethally. This reveals the best ending. Okay, so we don't have to do this. We should probably do them afterwards. So it's probably stupid for me to start this. I didn't know that these were going to be gameplay sections, so... If anybody watching this, just completely fucking ignore that, okay? To ignore that any of that just happened. What is this? What does this? Any of this mean? We're gonna do it on easy, because I don't care about the gameplay with this game. I'm just gonna go with us. I'm gonna go with Radar Type 1. This story is fictional. Any and all similarities, characters, groups, or anything, or other entities in real life are coincidental.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
That was a great shot. This really does look great for a game made in 2001. I know it's upscaled to 4K, but I think you guys are only watching it in 1080. Which, by the way, I said something about streaming in 4K on one of the Cyberpunk things. That's not true. It streams in 1080. But in case you're curious, yeah, you're getting a 1080 rendition of this, but I'm actually playing it in 4K. I have a 4K TV, so swag. This is slightly edgy, but I like it. Oh, this is sick. Bro, the camera work here is incredible. What the fuck? What is happening? Maybe a little too many shots, but...
Right on schedule.
That Ocelot? It is. Old ass. I thought he got his hand blown off. Didn't he get his hand shot? Ocelot?
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? But give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the
Is-
technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
The UN stands for United Nations.
All right, let's look at your gear.
Did I skip something on accident? I pressed start.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Oh shit.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. It's their game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
There's a lot more cutscene than I thought there'd be. It's like an actual story game now, though.
KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, first of all, I hate critics. I'm such a nitpick. But I feel like the voice acting feels a little off so far. Number one. Number two, does Otakon have a different voice actor? Or am I tripping? Maybe it's just the microphone they used? Oh, okay, no. Same guy. Okay. That was a lot of cutscene. God, the map is so helpful. How the fuck do you aim? That's how. Is he below me? He must be below me.
Freeze.
What you're wielding right now is a converted Beretta M92F, designed
Okay.
to fire tranquilizer rounds. A direct hit will knock the target unconscious. Think of those rounds as tiny syringes. The impact of the round causes the mixing of two chemicals in the shell. The resulting gas compresses a tiny piston and injects the tranquilizer in the bullet's tip into the target's skin. The tranquilizer's effects are felt at different times depending on where the bullet lands. A head or heart shot will take effect immediately, but a round that hits somewhere like feet or hands will take a while. Use the first-person view attack for maximum accuracy. The gun is fitted with a suppressor, so there's no need to worry about alerting the enemy with the noise. But since it is a tranquilizer gun, the M9 has its limitations. All it can do is knock the enemy unconscious. Keep that in mind. Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
It is funny, like in calls, when they'll tell you, like, to press a button, like fourth wall breaking. Okay. Swag. Yeah. Huh.
Snake, those pipes you see along the wall and ceiling are steam conduits. They're thin enough to penetrate with gunfire. Don't touch the steam. One of those blasts from the hole will burn your skin off. You may be able to use it as a trap of some sort, though.
Okay, so this is just one big ass circle. I got you. I gotta get used to this. What? What? Is there not a crosshair? The fuck? Shake his ass down. Hold on. Okay, you gotta unequip your stuff to shake and move bodies. Oh my god! Oh, I can equip that too. Hold on. Okay, go up here. This is, yeah, okay, this is just like a mirror. Okay.
Snake, there's a surveillance camera in place. Once you're in its field of view, an alarm will go off. You can't afford to be seen. You can also use the chaff grenade to set up some electronic interference. The camera will be ineffective for a while. There's a blind spot right beneath the camera. Use it to buy some time.
I'm so used to, I've been playing Cyberpunk, and you can like turn off cameras. I wish you could do that shit in this, but I can just shimmy underneath it and I should be alright. Okay, it's just, yeah, this whole ship is just a mirror. We got it guys, we're good. We're swag, look at this. It's been like a year almost since we played the last Metal Gear, and we're good, we're good, we got it. Hold on, you can open this, look. Oh my god! I'm fucking killing it. Those snake stories though were fucking ridiculous. I'm never doing that shit again. I'm just kidding. Maybe I might try it. I might try it.
Wait,
later.
Don't move.
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that...
Oh, I forgot. Maybe you can get past it without saying all the explosives. Oh, I need to. Do I have to shoot it or?
Who's that? Enemy sight. Requesting back.
No. Shut the fuck up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we made it!
So it is the Kasaika. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Baddie alert! What the fuck was that? Oh, I will say, I feel like the premise of this game, we're gonna get political. Listen, I'm not gonna pretend like I have the best understanding of geopolitics. But I think generally, if there's a concept such as a portable nuclear missile launcher that exists and it is privy to the public, i.e. the entire world, I feel like the only thing you can do to stop it is destroy the concept in people's minds, or at least the. I mean, you'd have to destroy every Metal Gear and all the like the plans or whatever, the what's it called, what is it called when you build something, when you're building something, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, okay? The plans, the blueprint. There we go for it. Which feels impossible, and also the concept is just like, of course, right? But also, again, this is where the geopolitics thing comes in. The reason that nukes are already scary enough. Like, the idea of a portable nuke system isn't really that scary unless developed privately for, I don't even know, whatever reason. But and even then, that's not that scary either, because, I mean, assuming that your government holds you accountable for that. I mean, the problem with nukes and the general fear of nukes is that obviously they're incredibly destructive, but most countries with nukes actively avoid trying not to use nukes. Even places like Russia with dictators like Putin don't like to use nukes because they know that means mutual destruction for their country. I mean, it takes a while for nukes to. I guess maybe to be fair, it's been a while since I played the first one. Maybe I guess the idea is that you can launch a nuke and it strikes before the opposing country has time to react. Because generally the idea is that if a country nukes one country, it spells destruction for the country that nuked first, even if they also destroy the other country. Because, again, nukes are big-ass missiles that take a lot of time. They go over a lot of land. If the U.S. were to nuke Russia, they'd at least have to go over the Alaskan Strait or whatever the fuck that's called, right? That area between Alaska and Russia. It'd probably come from D.C., which is even more, right? And to get to Moscow, which is probably your big target, it's even farther. And Russia's big as fuck. So it takes a while to get there. You'll pick it up on your sensors or whatever the fuck, and you'll counter strike, right? You'll CSGO. You'll shoot another nuke, a nuclear warhead, right? And it spells mutual destruction for every party involved with nukes. So I guess the idea, the scary thing about, I'm eating Skittles right now. The scary thing about Metal Gear is that you can do it without the fear of mutual destruction, maybe, possibly. I'm not sure. I don't actually remember what the in-game reasoning for that is, but yeah. I don't know. If that's not accounted into it, depending on how the Metal Gear works in practice, then it really doesn't really make any sense. Most countries haven't used nukes for a reason. The only reason we used a nuke in World War II was because no one knew what the fuck a nuke was. We were the first people to make one. So, we as in America, obviously. I'm American, so.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen.
Betty!
We came for the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave.
That sounds like Zizek,
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon
the guy.
even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad
This guy.
feeling about this mission.
He sounds like Zizek.
It's to me that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry. This is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze!
Is that a smart idea?
Hands over your head, now!
Since the helicopter's right up there.
Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are
The eye-
nomads, wanderers.
The eyeballs in this game look weird as fuck. Whoa!
Americans, so you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too.
She's got arms there.
What else do you have? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Boss fight! The hell is Homegirl shooting at?
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
My gun shoots so slowly.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Oh, I can't. Can I not climb? I guess there's no fight here. I hit her there. Look, I'm hitting her. Can I climb up this bitch or not? How do I aim?
Take this! Take this!
I know y'all like that angle. But she blinded me. Oh, that's smart. That's smart as fuck. You can get an angle like this. I can just shoot still, like this.
Take this!
I'll hit her at some point, don't worry guys.
Take this!
Got her! Got her in the head too. a nice gun.
Cypher.
I don't know what that is.
Otacon. The ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
I keep forgetting you have to unequip your gun to shake people down. What was that? Oh, collect a dog tag. Okay. That's her dog tag. So do this to bosses. I got you. Oh, so we can climb over this now. Oh, but we couldn't earlier. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, you hold. Okay. I got you. I got you. I got him, guys. Don't worry. Okay, I'll get it. We'll get used to it, guys. No worries. We got it. I like this. I like this. I thought it said it took the same bullets. An M9? No, I think he means the Marine, their shit. I think this is just the room I was in earlier, yeah. USP bullet, there you go. Yep, it is. Yep. I know what to do. I lied. I think I'm fucking stupid. Okay. Fucked up a little bit. No worries, guys. No worries, dude. No worries, bro. Some dickwad coming in here. I love that so much. What? It's funny because I don't think they can follow you upstairs. But I have no idea, so.
Something over there.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Backup squad to deck D. Guard at the galley area.
Oh, the box. The second, and unironically, I know that's because of Fortnite more than anything. The second I saw this box right here, I knew for a fact. I was like, oh no, the box. I don't know if the Metal Gear Solid 1 box had the orange label on it, but I know the Fortnite one did, so that's how I know. What? Okay, I don't know what that's gotta be. Okay, I think it's just up here. Okay. Do they respawn, or did I just miss that? I think they respawn, which is actually really helpful. Where's the door? Oh, nice. Can I not climb this ladder? It's triangle, by the way. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is the game with the comically long ladder, isn't it? I believe the Metal Gear is below deck. Also, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Who is that? It's the enemy. Hunt me down.
Bro, what the fuck? Snake is not very good at being sneaky. And I'm only saying that because of the fucking the gameplay is just dog shit. It's not dog shit, but it's a little rough. Where the fuck? Oh, okay. I need to go down. We need to go below deck, I believe. Oh, let me use Oh, can you shake these guys down? No. Okay, we need to go down. Okay, he's asleep still.
Snake, respond! Snake?
I may have forgot about that, guys. Maybe, possibly just forgot. Maybe. Thank God it saved me right here. Alright, swag. Okay. Oh, I don't think he's on the same. Yes, he is.
There's somebody there.
Whoa! Oh, he dead. Can I cancel a shot? I don't know. That's a ration. Or hella rations. Okay. We need to go down.
It's the end.
How are you not dead?
It's the end. Anti-down.
I shot him in the head.
The enemy's retreat.
Bro, aim at the fucking guy. Aim at him. Oh my fucking god. This game has, unfortunately, some of the same problems. Oh my, you swear to fucking god. Bro, back your ass away from me, bro.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Increase defenses on half-deck door area. Ensure that the intruder does not gain access to the ship.
Are you serious? Oh my god! And he just died right afterwards! I say died, he fell asleep.
Positions. Increase security. Understood. Increase defenses on half-deck door area. Ensure that the intruder does not gain access to the ship.
Okay. Just in case his fuck ass decides to come back up here, I got something waiting for him. That's right.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Okay. Finally. Jeez. Okay, we need to go down. I don't know where to go down at. We'll figure it out.
It's the end.
Thank God, man. I would have ended the stream right there, dead ass.
Lost communication with the half-deck. Backup unit, check it out.
Okay. We're in the crew's quarters. What's over here? What am I looking at? Oh, that's the door I came in from, you fucking idiot. Good one. Alright. Uh-oh. Just shove it back in there. Okay. So we can't go to that one. Oh, look at my footprints. Whoa! Whoa! Who's that? Kojima's got good taste. Okay, I'm starting to like this game more. Just don't get caught. That's the mantra, alright? That's what we gotta follow, okay? Don't get caught. And we'll be Gucci. We'll be good. Oh, look at him kicking his little feet around. White woman jump scare moment, am I right? Who the hell is this? Also, this is very Titanic-esque. These stairs? Where the hell am I? Oh, this is the door that I just came through. No. I don't know, actually. Oh. Where am I? I've been here before. Wait, did I just miss this? I don't know. Did I miss this? Maybe it was locked earlier. I don't know, but I don't think I want to go down there. Whoa, wait, whoa! No! No! Get me in. No! Oh, thank God. Okay. Dude, I almost lost my fucking... No, I did. I'm sorry. No, I'm lying. I did lose my shit. Wait, where the fuck did we just come from? Here? Okay, yeah. Good. Alright. They're still asleep, right? Yes. Okay, we're good. Oh, no. Did I fuck up? Okay, I don't mind. This game is a little frustrating when it's not, when things aren't going your way, but I already like the gameplay so much more. Like, I feel like I can actually get away with stealth now. I feel like the stealth mechanics in Metal Gear Solid 1 were very weak. Is this the one where the thing didn't work? Yeah. Oh, good one. Now I have to go all the way fucking around like a stupid fuck idiot. Alright. The good news is it's not that hard. Two rations? You fat ass bitch, goddamn. Sorry, that was rude. Alright. I have 6 rations. Oh, I can't go in there, nice.
Raven.
Didn't we kill him? That wasn't very scary, but okay. I didn't mean to do that. These aren't lockers, are they? No. I'm enjoying this. The fact that I can actually like take out a room is sick. It even has like bullet travel time. That's actually kind of impressive. I'm getting used to it, guys. Don't worry. The only thing I don't like is that you can't shake down people. Without switching your gun. Oh, this is where they use the thing at. Look.
What was who is that? I need some help here.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
That was just me being a bit of a fucking idiot.
Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
That guy's just looking right at me.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Oh, nice. I got a trophy. I don't know why, but I don't ever remember getting like any fucking trophies for Metal Gear Solid 1 at all, period. Oh, he's asleep. That's the guy. I shot this guy earlier. I want bullets.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol at the small room on the port side.
Oh. What the hell's that? Whoa! That's funny. The fucking locker images are funny.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives?
Yes.
That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out.
How can you said
But
that earlier with the other
M9's
ones?
knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
How do I know that it just won't blow the fuck up? Is there a second one? Because that looks like it's still on. Spoiler alert, it was.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
This looks like a shootout hallway. Yeah, I'm assuming you can't get through any of these doors. You just have to go down this big ass hallway. Dark Souls 1 reference? Oh. If you guys ever played Dark Souls 1, the hallway with Gwendolyn at the boss fight is a very long hallway. Technically, it's not unending. You can actually get to the end of it. But it looks non-ending, so. Is he jamming the fuck out? Type shit, man. Type shit. I fuck with it. That sounds like the guy who does the voices for Skyrim. Nothing to report. The guy who I forget he does. I mean, obviously the Skyrim voice actors do he does a shit ton of voices. But what's the court witch or the court wizard in Whiterun is like the first guy you meet with this voice actor, I think. Could be him. Just saying. Oh. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Alright, I gotta go to bed soon. I gotta go to bed soon. Trying to keep my schedule nice and on. I'm assuming you can't open this door. Nope. You can't trick me, alright? I've played these games before. I will try to open every single one of these, though. I just hope you guys know that. It's gonna happen. Even though, intuitively, I know that almost all of them are shut for a reason.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
By the way, actually, that makes me feel better. Because apparently, I don't think at least the soldiers don't know that I'm on board, so they just probably think they probably just think it's Marines. How do they know I'm here? Her Majesty. Cyberpunk reference! Sorry. I just played Cyberpunk. There's a Metal Gear reference in that game. Several. Why is he just watching me?
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
He either A, just wants to kill Snake, or B, this guy was doing something suspicious. Which it did look like he was doing.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Why was he doing that in the first place? Locking me in the room?
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the hold?
Also, how did Snake not hear the gunshot?
Than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men
incident
down
during
here are
the
definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the...
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Please bear that in mind.
Funny, because we're in the room.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Am I doing the right thing?
Information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
I have no idea if I'm doing the right thing or not.
Repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also...
Okay.
The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
No shot. No shot.
To move on, the brain drain of nuclear specialists in the black market trade and weapons trade.
Yeah, I gotta restart. I think I misunderstood what the goal here. Not the goal, but the way to do it was.
The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century, and we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. The brain drain of nuclear specialists in the black market trade and weapons trade, plutonium, has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence. You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again, but Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics.
I think I fucked up. Yeah.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right.
What the fuck?
Down. Right. Front.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again, but Ray is the first to deploy.
Snake,
Okay.
respond! Snake! Snake!
Spoiler alert, it's just if you go up there in general. I thought maybe I could sneak by them, but...
The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again, but Ray is the first to deploy it so fully.
Good.
Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right. Down.
Good.
Right. Front. Getting back to the topic at hand.
I fucked up.
I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a little bit longer. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its
He would see me, by the way.
of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears
Good.
succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval. We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top-secret field testing of Ray. Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons development. This training needs to stay covert. Not risk jeopardizing the program on the eve of its completion. The disguised oil tanker is a part of our cover. Ray is well worth all these precautions. Trust me.
Freeze.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left.
What?
Intruder to the right. Intruder in the back. Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared.
Oh my god! That... What the fuck?
Stay on your guard at all times.
Snake, you're not going to be able to climb back up that thing. You should forget about going up to that level.
To move on, it is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path. This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight. Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept. It was he who lowered START 3's ceiling for tactical nuclear weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the ABM Treaty. Everyone believed the world was headed for the end of the arms race when Shadow Moses acted. Even though the development of Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth, everyone in the international military...
Stop kidding around. Snake?
Bro, I had no idea that this would be this tedious.
The importance of next-generation technologies such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again. But Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, the Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics.
Good.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right. Down. Right. Front.
They're not stretching.
Getting back to the topic at hand. I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a little bit longer.
I'm so
The
glad they
National
knew.
Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century.
Good.
Projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure. And the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening.
I have enough,
There
right?
was no technological...
Okay, we're finally there.
So, this is the new Metal Gear.
Yep, and we're gonna show the whole world its baby pictures. Get the prototype on camera. We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Once you have the photos, use the workstation in the southeast end of the area to transmit them over to me. Send me something I can use.
solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of President Sears forced the NMD proposal through. We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top-secret field testing of Ray. Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons development. This training needs to stay covert. We cannot risk jeopardizing the program on the eve of its completion. The disguised oil tanker is a part of our cover. Ray is well worth all these precautions. Trust me. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path. This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight.
Once you've got the photos, use the workstation in the southeast end of that room to send them over to me. But if they aren't what we need, I'm gonna have to ask you to take another set.
Southeast?
Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept.
The hell is the southeast?
Who lowered Start 3's ceiling for tactical
Is it
nuclear
this?
weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the ABM treaty.
Spoiler alert, it is.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Swag.
And the next one is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. The next image is... We already have a good photo from the right. What's next? Okay, this works. It's a great front view. And the next one is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. Okay, now we have all the photos.
Swag.
Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
It looks like a frog a bit.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. it. Nobody move. Understood?
Just shoot him
This
now.
ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button.
Just kill him. Shoot him.
That's right.
They kill the sergeant?
No one
Whatever.
has to die needlessly.
Okay, never mind.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
That's some sound design, all right.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo.
What?
How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one!
That was a great shot.
Gurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
That haircut is terrible, man. I gotta say.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Damn, y'all fucking suck.
Ocelot!
What?
It's been a while, brother.
What?
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
With it's so campy. Oh, that's why his arm is fixed. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. A little silly, but... Can they just make another clone of Big Boss? Make another Liquid Snake? It looks a little bit like a bird, actually.
You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
I don't even know why you're trying to do that. There you go. Not so much better idea. This cutscene is a little too long for my liking. I get it. Let's go.
Snake! Snake!
Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Surely he doesn't mean the President of the United States. Although I guess that wouldn't surprise me what I know about the ending, but yes. Easy. 2 hours. Doesn't feel like we've only been playing for 2 hours, but okay. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic both products of World War II grew up together. That's true.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Oh.
Of course. Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Oh, this is Raiden.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Know your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own...
He looks like Psycho Mantis a little bit.
...person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Okay.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
Snake.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, the texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that.
I love his
Moving
voice, by
on
the
to
way.
Main mission objectives.
He even kind of moves like Psycho Manus. Am I tripping, or? It's a shit ton of fucking bugs. Epic. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'll have to rewatch this cutscene all over again, but I prefer not to. Also, Raiden is giving me major Twink vibes, so... crazy. Also, Psycho Mantis vibes, who was also a bit of a twink, so I guess that makes sense. That was great. This is the end of the first playthrough. I think I want to call it quits here. We've gone on a long-ass time, and I'm going to go to bed and eat a fucking pie. A slice of pie. Because I'm all fat. Fuck. That was great, though. I had a little issues at the start. That'll probably happen every single Metal Gear playthrough because Metal Gear has, first of all, some weird-ass controls. And second of all, these are old, kind of janky games, so, you know. This game looks really good, though, actually. Like, I know it's upscaled to 4K, but, like, I mean, Dark Souls 1, I mean, looks shittier than this. I would say, or at least kind of. I mean, the textures in this game are a little, but I mean, this game came out in, like, again, this is probably like a remastered, also upscaled version of this initial game because I'm playing this on PS5. But this game looks really good, even despite all the whatever, right? 2001. This is the second oldest game we played, I believe, apart from, of course, the first Metal Gear. But I enjoyed the first section. The first the first section was a little boring. Also, I have to check on something. I'm pretty sure that the that was a little zesty. That was a little bit of a zesty delivery. I'm pretty sure the big shell thing with Snake, the Snake stories, was literally the exact same thing. Am I tripping, or is this like a planned military thing to like indoctrinate their Foxhound members? I'm not sure. But I mean, I have some, I guess, as an ending thought to, yap. Well, let me go back to the main menu. I'm yawning like crazy. I don't need to watch this again. I don't want to start it. Oh, I should probably read. Okay, I don't want to read this because this isn't the one. I'm curious because the Snake story was weird. I just want to reread that. Okay. He was in. Snake's underwater infiltration of Big Shell was complete. As he entered the elevator in the lower part of Strut A, he paused to reflect on his briefing with Campbell. 6 hours earlier, Big Shell had been taken over by a group of heavily armed extremists. The terrorists had kidnapped the president, who was visiting on an inspection tour, and taken him hostage along with several employees of the facility. Now they were using the hostages to blackmail the government. Demands were a joke. A list of 20 odd trivialities plus $30 billion in cash. First, infiltrate the ocean cleanup facility known as Big Shell and rescue the president and the other hostages. Neutralize the terrorists. You're authorized to use any means. Your content will be able to fill you in later. This is... Am I tripping, or is this the exact same story that Raiden is doing right now? Is that on purpose? Okay. I wish you could back out of this. But you fucking can't. I'm still streaming, right? I'm just making sure. Yep. 3 hours. Sorry, guys. You're going to have to watch me do this a few times. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to make sure that that was true. That's the exact same story. So is this like a... Huh. Do they just make that shit up? To their Foxhound operatives for some sort of weird... Guess we'll find out, huh? I'm just trying to make sure I didn't read something wrong, but I think that was what I read earlier. What the fuck? What is this? You don't have the US? Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm dumb. I'm dumb as fuck. What is this? I don't like, no offense, I really don't like all this extra bullshit. I just want to play this story and that'd be it. Okay. Okay. Alright, sorry. Okay, so, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that, the snake tail thing was... Which, by the way, I just realized that I was like, snake tail? I was thinking Shark Tale, the fucking movie, but I just realized snake tail. Like, snakes have tails. There might be some sort of thing going on with that, I don't know. It's possible. I feel like there's a lot of substance already to this game that feels like very subtle that I'm just kind of missing out on. Let's look it up. Hold on. Snake tail. The term snake tail often refers to Ouroboros, an ancient symbol depicting a snake or dragon eating its own tail, representing cycles of life, death, and rebirth. In various cultures, the tail can symbolize fertility and interconnectedness of existence. Could be a stretch, but it's possible. In Gnosticism, the Ouroboros represents the soul of the world and eternity. Alchemists adopted it as a symbol of universal's interconnected nature. Anyways, that's just what I just looked up snake tail metaphor reference. But yeah, there seems like there's already some subtle stuff being at play here that I'm just not even like really super privy to, that I had to like kind of grasp at straws for. Also, I don't know why the fuck the equation for energy or whatever the fuck it is right there. Also, it says MgS2 minus C. I don't know what that is, but is that an actual chemical symbol? I don't know. Obviously, MgS2 is Metal Gear Solid 2. Anyways, that was great. Off to a bit of a rough start, as most of these Metal Gear games go, unfortunately. And by most, I mean the 2 out of the 3 that I've played. Or sorry, the 2 out of the 5 that I've played. So actually, technically, not most of them, but we got into the flow of it, and I started enjoying it a lot more. The gameplay, so far, so much better than the first one. I enjoyed it a lot more. Unfortunately, it's still clunky and janky like the first one, but it's an old ass game, so I'll give it a little bit of slack. I get a lot of slack. 24 years old. It's older than me. This game is older than me, chat, and probably a good portion of you watching. So crazy. But yeah, this game is older than me, only by a few years, but I enjoyed it. I don't have too much to say other than that. Other than like, a little nitpicky, a little janky here and there. The start was a little rough, but the graphics are good, all things considered. I don't really care for these extra fucking modes. I feel like I have to play them, but I don't want to. So it kind of makes you feel like shit. The typography is kind of shit. But other than that, I mean, some interesting stuff. Oh, in regards to the story, Ocelot, the Liquid Snake thing is fucking weird. I don't know how I feel about Liquid Snake's arm taking control over Ocelot like I don't know, like, it's a little campy. These games are very campy. But you know, to be fair, they're campy in a way that games, like modern games, just aren't. They don't have the weirdness or the balls to take the risk of just being fucking like stupid and kind of weird. And so I mean, even though it's a little silly, I respect it nonetheless. The posters in the in the lockers were funny. So I mean, but so far I think my only big problems, some of the gameplay's janky and the start of it was kind of rough, and the Ocelot, the liquid thing is a little weird. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And then I don't remember why Snake left Foxhound. I believe it was because the Colonel lied to him, if I remember correctly, about something. I don't remember exactly what it was. I'll have to look it up. Maybe I'll look it up just to clear it up for this stream. Why did Snake leave Foxhound? In the first game, I believe it's because I should probably look up Metal Gear Solid 2. Okay, I'm reading this story seems so fucking convoluted. I'm not like getting spoiled heavily or anything. Just a little weird shit. Okay, I literally there's so much fucking bullshit that I literally have no idea what I'm even looking for at this point. I have no fucking idea. There's so much shit here. Wait, okay, I'm sorry. I think I'm looking up Foxhound. Wait, I'm sorry, what am I thinking of? Not Foxhound. Wait. Okay, I'm thinking of Fox, not Foxhound. Fox. I think? I have no I genuinely know. Okay, I think he left the organization that he was a part of with Campbell because they lied to him. I think that's why. That's from my memory of the first Metal Gear game. I'm pretty sure that's why. Hold on. Okay, it's because he figured out that that he's a clone of Big Boss, and he got lied to by the CIA, the government, the U.S. government, whatever organization. It was Fox or whatever the fuck. And that's why he quit. Okay, I'm vaguely sure that that's why, but I'm not 1,000,000% positive. So forgive me for my lack of understanding of this incredibly vague story. But, anyways, to sum up, sorry, fuck. This is probably really boring for a second, but it's fine. It's totally cool. Yeah, I thought this was good. Rough start, blah, 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 repeat myself. A few problems with some of the plot line stuff. It felt a little weird, a little iffy, but we'll see how they explain it. I mean, the politics was cool, kind of. The reveal of Liquid was cool, but I'm still not a big fan of the idea itself. The subtle undertones that you're not actually being told the truth already through Raiden's POV is interesting. And I only played like 20 seconds of it. Voice crack. Yeah, I mean, so far, pretty solid. Okay, we're ending off on that. If you guys enjoyed, probably not, because honestly, I played like shit the first half, and now I've just been yapping. But if you enjoyed or not, whatever. Leave a like, leave a dislike, whatever. Tell me how dog shit I am. Tell me how cool and sexy and awesome I am, or whatever. Let me know. And I'll see you guys for the next part. Tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see.